Work sucked.
Doesn't it normally?
Work generally always sucks. Got Kaycee here with me today. No, she did not work with me.
No.
I would have loved that, actually. It would have helped me a lot. But no, got to get her gas money from our lovely trip on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, gonna hit up the mall.
Yeah.
And probably Best Buy. She's got to get a backpack.
For college.
For college. Because she's going to try to be all educated and shit. I'm kidding. I want to go to college too. It's just hasn't worked out yet for me. That's
so expensive.
It's ridiculous.
Oh God.
I mean, even community college now is getting expensive.
I'm having to pay $2,000 just for one class. It's online.
Yeah.
What's the sense in that? I'm trying to
ridiculous.
further my education, make the government more money, and yet I'm having to pay out of my butt to be able to go. What?
Right. There's one post I just recently, I think I said it either yesterday or the day before on Facebook, where it's like you should only pay when you're graded for college. Like, say you make like 90% for your entire class.
Yeah.
That you only pay 10% of the tuition. Like, I think that concept is awesome, honestly.
Yeah, for real.
Because it would make it so much easier for anyone to afford it. And I even saw like a video that was like, college isn't made for working adults. It really isn't.
Yeah, for real.
Because, you know, so many people either have to work during the day when most courses are going, or they're up all night trying to study, so it either affects work or it affects college. You know, like it makes it very, very impossible to do for like anybody.
Yeah, either that or you're sleep deprived. Because like when I was working my other CNA job, I was working 12-hour shifts every single night, getting off at 6 in the morning, going home sleeping for about 3 or 4 hours, turning around, going to college, and going straight back to work right after.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like I need at least 6 hours to even function.
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes 8 isn't even enough, but sometimes if I sleep for like 10 or more, then I'm still screwed.
Exactly.
But it gets ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, it really does.
But
it's crazy.
Being an adult sucks.
Some days, yeah.
90% of the time, being an adult sucks. Coming from an adult of many years and a little time adult for you.
I mean, it would be different if you didn't have to pay bills and go to college, like pay for your college and stuff like that. Like, that's where most of the stress comes from.
Yeah. Well, and if you think about it, like as a kid, there's so many things that you can do as a kid, or even like as a teenager. But when you're an adult, it's literally wake up, work, maybe have time for a social life, or, you know, do something, sleep, and repeat.
Yep.
Because, you know, you have, unless you were fortunate enough, like my brother, to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you have to work. Like, there's no way, I mean, there is a way, but it's not very fun. I don't suggest homelessness or a life of crime as your alternate option for living adulthood.
Most of the time you have to do anything illegal to actually be able to do what you need to do as an adult.
Yes.
And be able to function without having to worry from paycheck to paycheck or day to day what you're going to do or how you're going to pay for something.
Exactly.
So
and so many people are like, well, if you don't like your job, quit. It's like, you don't always necessarily have that option, because some areas, jobs are very hard to come by. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, in my area here, if I really wanted to, I could just be like, hey, I quit, and go find something that pays maybe $2-3 more. But I'm comfortable where I'm at. I have almost 3 years experience working at Subway, and 2 years at the store that I'm at now. So why should I throw away? Okay, well, don't turn yellow on me like I was expecting you to. Why would I throw away a good thing when the next thing could be completely horribly wrong? And of course the sun just shifted to a really bad lighting for me.
I hate when that happens.
But it's just, you know, and another thing is, like, a lot of times when people do quit their jobs, it's not necessarily the job itself that they're quitting. 90% of the time it's like, it's management or their bosses or coworkers or something, which I don't have any problems with any, I mean, other than customers. That's about the only shitty thing about my job.
But then again, you're gonna deal with that anywhere that you go, no matter what it is.
Any customer service job, whether it's retail, like working at a grocery store or Walmart or something like that, or even if you're just someone who answers phones for like a tech company or like Dish or, you know, AT&T or whatever, you're gonna have those shitty people that just want to completely like ruin your life.
Yeah, you have to deal with people no matter what you do, where you go, or whatever job you have.
I mean, even like successful like YouTubers and everything, they still have to deal with other people. They have, you know, you have to deal with the people that comment on your posts telling you to die and, you know, all these other things. Like we're in a society where you can't basically live as a hermit if you want to be somewhat successful.
But you can't live all out there either. It's
like you can be totally off the grid if you so desire, but that's not something for everyone. Like not everyone is able to survive.
But even being totally off the grid, you still have to go to the store and buy stuff. You've got to get it like as far as
not necessarily. I mean, like if you were to live like out in the woods, like in like have like a cabin or something.
Yeah.
If it's a well populated area as far as like animals go, you can hunt. I mean, you could fish.
Yeah, but most of them, though, when you go out, you still got to find a way to do electricity. You still got to live somewhat with the government, so technically you're not completely off the grid. So that's
mostly off the grid,
too. So, I mean, and you still got to pay taxes no matter what.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're kind of screwed either way.
I mean, 50 years ago, you could have probably gone off the grid and it would have been no problem.
You wouldn't have to worry.
Yeah, nowadays it's just like, now
it's all about money. It's all greed.
Yep.
It's money, love, and sex,
literally money controls everything.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. If you don't have money, you're screwed.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Which, trust me, I've seen it happen within my own life. I've seen it happen within my mom's life. You know, other people's lives, everything. And like I said, you know, my brother, he, you know, his dad, you know, rest in peace. And I'm not shit talking my brother, but he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth because of the fact that his dad was wealthy. And, you know, like certain things happened in my mom's life that made it to where she, you know, wasn't able to make as much money as she used to. So it made it kind of difficult. Let me get my thumb out of the way. And so, yeah, just kind of, like, even though we both have the same mom, oh, come on, people.
Their situations are different.
Completely opposite situations, you know. And it kind of made me laugh the other day because he was telling my mom that he was hurting for money. And like the next day, his girlfriend and his best friend all went out to Red Lobster for dinner. And I'm like, if you're hurting for money, you don't go to an expensive restaurant.
Even if you can't cook, you go to McDonald's.
Yeah, like there's times where me and my mom, like we're running low on funds and stuff. But there's times where it's like you don't want to cook or you just don't have money to buy anything to cook. You know, sometimes going out is a little bit cheaper, but 90% of the time it is cheaper to, you know, buy and, you know, cook things yourself. But sometimes you don't always get a chance to get to go to the grocery store and all of that fun stuff. So, being an adult sometimes sucks. There's a lot of perks to being an adult though too. So, I mean, you just gotta find them.
You have more freedom in some circumstances. I mean, of course, you still have the guidelines and all that you have to live by.
There's responsibilities of being an adult, but at the same time, as long as you can, you know, balance the responsibilities with the fun and everything else, then you're good.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing too, is that as a kid you can go out and play and do whatever you want to do, and you don't have to worry about anything but school, taking a nap, and coloring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas as an adult, for real, as an adult you have to worry about college, you have to worry about work, you have to worry about bills and your family and everything.
And even if you don't have to worry about college, like right now I'm not worrying about college, but you know she's going to college. You still have to do work.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you can't. Unfortunately, for most of society, you can't just skate through life.
Yeah, and you still have bills to pay, you still have taxes to pay, you still have groceries to make, food to cook for family, and everything else. I mean, you've got more responsibilities than you realize most of the time.
Oh yeah, and then there's some days where it's just like you'll hear it a lot that you just wish there was more hours in the day, and sometimes that is really true.
Yeah.
Like on Saturday, it was a day off, but I spent like 4 hours trying to figure out one of my headsets, trying to figure out why it wouldn't work. And then I spent the rest of the day recording and editing, but by the time it got to like 10 o'clock, I was like, I need more time. I want to keep working. Hold that. There's the Popo next to us. But it's crazy sometimes.
And I've had a lot of those situations as well. I mean, heck, just the other day I had a situation where I was getting everything done. It's like, yeah, this is going to be a really productive day. I've still got this, and this to do. You look down at the clock and it's already 12 o'clock at night. And then you're oh, well, I can't do anything else. Because either stores are closed or whatever it is, and you just can't do it. Or you need to go to sleep because you've got work in the morning or whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things.
As you get older, you'll notice that, like, for any of you that are, like, really young, not, like, 2, obviously, because, I mean, just saying. But any of you that are like younger, like I'm 25, she's almost 20. So like any of you that are younger than us or about the same age, as you start getting older, like you realize that time is so short. Like it's ridiculous. But the time goes way too fast.
Yeah, it does.
Really does. But I have to go run into my bank real quick. Like I said, I'm gonna get her some gas money, and then we'll catch up with you when we get to the mall.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Got done in the mall. She got a backpack. It's pretty dope.
I gotta show you.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy. It's got a power bank and a cord and everything with it. And it was half off, so that's even better.
Yeah. So if you're around where a Spencer's is, go check it out because they're 50% off all backpacks.
All backpacks. They even have like their shirts, like buy one get one, like half off too. And
they have
like there's a lot of stuff on sale right now.
Oh yeah, because it's back to school stuff.
Oh yeah.
Definitely check it out if you guys need
and if you've never been to Spencer's in general, if you're younger, that's not a store to go into. But if you're at least mature enough, like maybe 15, 16, because I've taken my brother in there before and he's just 17, so it's definitely more of an adulty type store because it does have some offensive things in there.
You probably need to ask your parents before you go, so let's do that.
Yeah, so if you're a lot younger, ask your parents.
Anything under 18, you should probably ask your parents because by that time they probably need to even take you anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I remember the first time I went into Spencer's, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Don't go into Hot Topic, though, if you're under 18 without parents' permission.
Yeah. I think I've maybe been into Hot Topic once.
We should say Hot Topic is worse than Spencer's.
See, I've only been in there once, but it was a long time ago, so...
Yeah, the little portion of inappropriate things, they have a whole back piece of it full of inappropriate things. So
well, then, yeah, I'd say that's a little bit worse.
Yeah.
But... Spencer's is definitely one of my favorite stores. I don't go there very often just because, I don't like going to the mall that often.
Yeah.
But there is a really cool place here in our mall that it's called Round One. It's like an arcade bowling, like basically Dave and Buster's, but like knockoff. Yeah. So we'll definitely try to do that sometime because that would be cool.
Oh yeah.
They have like little things that you can set up parties for like 2 hours. Like it's like 2 hours for $24. I think that's like all you can whatever do. Like I got a little flyer thing. It's got all you can play, eat and drink. Bowling, karaoke, pool, arcade games, pizza, chicken wings, French fries, soft drinks, ice cream. Ooh, plus 1 beer. Oh yeah. Adults only 21 and over. Well, sucks to be you. I'm just kidding.
Man.
And it was funny because like one of the signs in the front of it was like after 10 p.m. no one over 18 can be in there. No one after 12. Anyone over 21 or under 21 can't be there. But if you have someone that's 25 or older, they can be your guardian. I'd be her guardian. Perks of being 25 now. But I think we're just gonna head back to my work so she can pick up her Jeep because she left it there. And then we're probably just gonna head back to the house, make dinner. I just kind of like chill out. It's been a long day, I think, for both of us. So we're both just tired and just want to go home and chill.
I'll probably stream a little bit if I can.
Yeah, it works for me. I still gotta take my daily picture of something.
Yeah.
I gotta think of something to take a picture of. I figured I'd get the phone again real quick. It another massive storm blowing in, and by massive I mean like massive. It's intense. Here, I'll show it from the windshield view. Hold on. It's extremely windy and just rain everywhere. Thankfully we're driving away from it, but holy hell. I don't know if y'all can see the ground or not, but it is windy as shit. Kaycee's following behind me, but this storm is just blowing in like out of nowhere. This is crazy. I was gonna try to roll my window down, but it's still getting in here, even though it's blowing against the back of us. This storm is massive. I'm so glad we're heading home, because this is crazy. There's tree branches on the ground. Remember yesterday when I was saying about how driving conditions can alter the way you have to drive? Exhibit A. My wipers are on as high as I think they can go. I'll double check, but yep, they're on as high as they'll go. And you can still see just a little bit. It's crazy, man. We could see the storm coming. Like, we had to go back to my work and pick up her Jeep, and I saw it too. I saw it over the mountain, and I was like, we're gonna be driving into this thing. And sure enough, now we're just trying to drive out of it, at least the outer ring of it anyways. I'll hopefully be getting a dash cam soon, probably this weekend. So that might help with either recording like what I'm doing right now, or the actual like vlog part of it, I guess. The me talking to you, camera, CB type dealy bob. It's not as bad here, but it's right behind us, that's for damn sure. I'll see if I can't roll down my window and show you the skies back there a little bit. Cause it's dark. It is really freaking dark back there. And it's really, really wet. Like, you can't even see the mountains anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here though, guys. Because if it gets any worse, it's gonna be harder to drive. So, goodbye, y'all. My blinker on. It's a good thing Kaycee's the only one behind me. But we will catch you guys. Well, I don't know about you. I don't know if you'll be down there or not. But I will see you guys tomorrow. For sure. Yeah. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already.
And of course, come back again.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
And if you don't know how to come back again, the notification bell lets you know every time I upload a new video. Yeah. So.
Show your friends.
Yeah.
Let's get a party up in here.
Oh yeah. It's party central. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. But I'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.